Welcome back to Evil Popcorn Podcast. It is I, Mr. Popcorn. And thank you again, Walked In Entertainment, for bringing tonight's film. What is that? We'll get to that. I must introduce my other hosts. And ladies first, after you.
Hi. Hi, I'm Vanessa and I play Perth's own horror host, Soxy the Salacious Spectre.
Nice. And it's me here, the Baron, from other podcasts on this feed from Brisbane.
Seamless.
Yeah, it's all good.
Always good to have you. Always good to podcast with you, good sir. And always good to have films from Walked In Entertainment. But
Yes.
the enjoyment scale would vacillate, dips up and down.
Hmm.
But I jumped on this one because of before the episode started, I was talking about my fandom of Chloë Levine, who stars and who carries this movie. And I saw that it was a kind of trippy sci-fi as well with a darker edge.
Yeah.
And I thought that suits the podcast well. And I jumped on it, and the movie is called Somnium. Somnium, Latin derivation, essentially derived from the word that means dream. And yeah, I was very glad to see Chloë Levine in another film, an interesting film. And yeah, to put it officially on the episode here, if you have not seen The Ranger, go check it out. Shudder original, correct me if I'm wrong. And that is produced by Heather Buckley, punk rock producer who I interviewed for about 2.5 hours. Great conversation. Thank you again, Heather, for coming on. Children, go check it out. We go over a lot. Yeah, we really go over a lot. It's great. But back to business, and let's cut to general thoughts before we send the children to bed to finish their popcorn. What did you guys think of this film? Baron, after you, please. You
Oh,
go
sure.
first.
Um, it's not a classic, but I really did enjoy it. I like the real sort of indie punk rockness of it in that it is in like just like two locations. They
Hmm.
obviously put the money into the production rather than spending intense money on like building sets and stuff. So they've obviously found a couple of places to film and they've really used them well. Uh, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that I really liked Chloë Levine in this. She goes through about four different character changes, and each one of them is believable and very different from the previous part of her character's reality, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah, and there's
Hmm.
something about her on-screen presence as well, where she has a sense of grace. I know it's a vaulted word, but she has it with the Ranger in an interview I saw as well. And she writes and directs herself.
Mm.
I'll mention it now. She has shorts out there. One's in festival circulation at the moment. She didn't mention the name. But she's got a feature film coming out after this called Bird, which sounds very interesting and independent, etc. Again, sounds like from the same, New York indie punk film school, which is great. I will continue. I was satisfied. I will say, yeah, definitely more than satisfied. It's not a classic. No, it's not, Blade Runner or Inception or so. It's not. But pulled off really well. Like crazy scope for a first film, for a first
Hmm.
feature film, definitely.
Yeah.
And none of it was like, why did you do that? Or you're going too far outside of your means at any point. I understood why you made the choices given your limitations, and none of it looked corny. Yeah, I'll say that. Soxy, please, what did you think?
I really enjoyed it for what it is. I thought that they definitely used their budget wisely. I think it was very well acted. I thought in my notes I wrote that this would make a great Black Mirror episode. If you
Yeah.
love that series, you may really
Nice.
enjoy this
Yeah.
film. And it's not like the movie Pearl, but there were touches in her character that I thought Yeah, I can see some
Oh,
parallels.
yeah.
But general thoughts, yep. Shall we recommend? Yes, makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely recommend you go watch it.
Just to
Soxy.
interject, the film will be available to buy on digital platforms, including Apple TV, Prime Video,
Okay, cool.
Google TV, and more starting September 10th.
So yeah, general thoughts, general recommendations, absolutely see it. Certainly if you're into
Yeah.
Black Mirror, that sort of thing, dark sci-fi,
Yeah.
if you've seen the range of
Mhm.
Chloe Levine indie film. Yeah. So that's that. That is Racheal Cain Stevens'
Mhm.
Somnium from
Yep.
2024.
Otherwise known
Chloe
as Alaska.
Levine. Yes, make
Yes.
sure you've got the deets right when you're checking it out. We will post it all up.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, and so when this is out, definitely check it out because it's well within our taste, our recommendations, and our cinematic shadow. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
What do we rate it? Soxy, you go first, please.
Oh. Oh, I reckon for me it would be maybe a 3.8. I
Mhm. I feel
really
that.
I really enjoyed it. I think from some of the characters I would have liked to have seen a little more fleshing out.
Mm.
Um, but for what they've done, considering the budget, considering the time that had to be between shooting,
Mhm.
I think they've
Mhm.
done exceptionally well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we
Yeah.
can find Road Dog, I'll put it out there.
Yes, I
See,
would
Yeah.
like to see that.
Yeah, we need to see that. Yeah. Baron?
I'm going to. Oh, okay. So I started this with a three, which is still more than a pass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But given that it was created by crowdfunding and the budget was less than micro budget,
Big break in production. Seam you
yeah,
wouldn't
Mm.
have known otherwise. So it's
yeah,
seamless otherwise, yeah.
given what they put on the screen, I'm probably like Soxy going closer to a four. So I'm going to go 3.75 just because it seems neater to me. It's not as round. But yeah, 3.75
Fives
on
are nice.
um,
Yeah.
Mm.
um so yeah, I've come up from a 3 to a 3.75.
Nice.
Excellent. Because we're all very much in the same ballpark. We are sitting on the same row of seats pretty much next to each other because I'm a 3.75 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely land on that. Not quite a four, not quite a
Yeah.
four.
Mm.
Just yeah, just padding a few things out. Noah's character could have been more.
Mm.
Um, yeah, maybe if you were going towards something a little bit more deeper with what you were doing with the monster in the void,
Yeah.
make
Mm.
that a little bit more readable. No memory arrows, no, spoon feeding or anything, of course, to push it up to a four. But this is your first feature, and it's a great concept as well. And the
Mm.
acting, you killed it as well. The set design for what you had, really good.
Yeah.
And the monster was excellent. Monster
Yeah.
was just
Hmm.
goddamn excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's not forget about that. Let's not really overshadow that because yeah, yeah, yeah. So Bree, shout out Bree again, yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
So definitely a 3.75. So we are very close to a four there, Children of the
Yeah.
Popcorn. So
Yeah.
when this does come out on the platforms, VOD or otherwise, yeah, check it out. Thank you again, Peter. Walked in Entertainment, walked in
Yep.
Publicity.
Hmm.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Um,
Oh, did it need a werewolf?
I don't know if it needed one. If I had have seen one in the world where she was in the VR sort of thing,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have been unhappy about it.
Okay. Fair enough. Is the popcorn? Did it need a werewolf?
yeah, could have actually, because Noah, the Shadows, a wolf.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cujo, the book. I don't think the movie did a similar thing. If you remember the start of the book of Cujo in
Mm.
the closet and the
Yeah.
snarling, yeah,
Yeah.
and all that sort of thing. Yeah, if you haven't read that, that's one of the
Oof.
scariest intros to a book
It's
ever. Yeah, Said Noah could have been fleshed out more that way
Yeah.
with the
Hmm.
shadow and the void and the monster and that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, more of a definitive link towards those without spoon feeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
spoon feeding. Yeah. Without going towards the original ring
Oh.
and doing it that way. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Whilst we're here in the movies, review has finished. Sorry, I need to get you guys back on my screen. There we are. You've seen Together, haven't you, Soxy?
Yes.
Because, of course, this is the movie everyone together is talking about.
Hmm.
Um, you did give your review, but that's, very mini, which is cool. I
Mm.
like it. But did you want to just touch on it a little more without any serious spoilers now that you've seen it? Like going towards, did it meet your expectations? It's blowing a lot of people's expectations. People are going, holy shit, I did not expect that. Did it do that for you? Because that's a very
Ah,
big pull towards going seeing it for me.
for me personally, I think it was what I expected of it. It's very much a dark comedy with
Yeah.
aspects of body
Hmm.
horror.
Yeah.
Uh, it's I'm seeing a lot of things of people saying how terrifying and effed up it was, and maybe it's just
Yeah.
me because I've watched probably a lot more
Mm.
effed up movies than that.
You have,
Um,
yes. I've seen your recommendations. You have, yes.
yes. It look, I can definitely see how some people are going to be squeamish about this one. I wasn't. It's a lot of fun. I think a lot of horror fans are going to love it.
Mm.
I know some people who
I'll be
absolutely did
seated.
not
I
love
will
it.
be seated, definitely. I'm going on Wednesday. Yeah.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Hmm.
In my own personal circle, I have friends who are on very much the extremes. They either really, really enjoyed it or they absolutely hated it. I know some people who thought it was boring. I definitely don't sit in that camp.
No, it doesn't look boring.
Uh,
No.
no, well, I didn't think it was,
Yeah.
but each to their own, of
Yep.
course.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's definitely worth checking out.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes, no, we will definitely be checking that out there, children. So
Awesome.
there will be Together. Is there anything else pressing at the moment in terms of releases?
Naked Gun?
There is. I know what you did
I've
last summer.
Yeah, I Know What You Did Last Summer is already in
Yeah,
cinemas.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've not seen the new Top Gun, but I no, what not Top Gun? What are
Naked
we
Gun.
talking about? Naked Gun, of course.
Hmm.
I
If you want
haven't
to
seen
cover
that.
that there, Baron, like
Yeah.
if you drop a reaction to that, yeah,
I mean, it's
Yeah.
because
got
you'll
it's got
probably
Liam
go see
Neeson
it, I
in it, who
imagine.
was Dark Man, so it kind of counts.
Sure.
I've heard a lot of really good things about it. I know some people who have already seen it.
Yeah.
And they
Hmm.
just said turn your brain off and
Yeah.
it's just funny and worth your time.
Yeah.
Um, I know what you did last summer. Have you seen that?
Not yet. I'm
Not
hoping
yet.
to catch it at the cinema
When,
this week.
yeah.
It's
So
only
Together and then
screening,
that one. Yeah.
yeah, it's already
If
only
we can.
screening once a day, I believe,
I've
so it's on the way
seen
out.
I've seen two and listened to three reviews of it, and the best review it's been
It's
given
not.
in my experience was this movie was a fart.
It's not been, yeah. Oh, and they're
So,
saying that some reviewers have heard that this is the way to do is it a requel?
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, that this is
Yeah.
the way to do it. But then the reviewer was like, I have no idea. And I respect the review. I have no idea what they were talking about. Like,
I am
let's
looking forward
just
to
up to
it.
you, Soxy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
see it, but
So
yeah.
I've
Let's
just gone
drop
back and
reviews if we reactions if we can, because
yeah,
let's definitely cover Together. I think that's the more
Yeah,
important one then. And
absolutely.
then we'll
I
drop
agree.
something for I Know What You Did to whatever
Well,
length. Yeah.
I've just gone back and rewatched the original trilogy of I Know What You Did Last Summer. Um, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but it is one of my favorite franchises. It's just stupid, honestly.
Sure.
I've always loved the first one. I definitely think that's the best. The second one,
Mhm.
I also recently watched the second one again during the Monster Fest sequels weekender.
Mm.
So that was fun to see on the big screen. I always forget that Jack Black is in it. Um,
Oh, yeah.
he's really good. I mean,
Okay.
he just plays a
Okay.
stupid stoner, and he's so lovable, and just it's just a stereotype of the time. And that one is a direct sequel to the first film, so I
Yeah.
think this new requel will then negate that. So sort of think of it as a multiverse, you know? And the third one, I admit I had forgotten a bit of the third one. It's a really odd one because none of the original cast come back. It's a completely different story. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Hmm.
No, no.
It takes a weird turn into the paranormal. I'm not going to spoil it too much,
Yeah.
but
That's what I've heard. Yeah, yeah.
it's fun, it's silly. You've just got to turn your brain off and just go with it.
Yeah.
I also rewatched the TV series. I look, I think the TV series is a great series on its own. It I personally
Mm-hmm.
don't believe it belongs in the I Know What You Did Last Summer world at all. I think it should have been given a different title, maybe.
Yeah.
And because it's its own story. The Hook man's not in it at all. It's about a kid. It's sort of similar in the way kids are at their party and then they go and then there's a car accident and then they're trying to cover things up. But then it goes into this there's like a cult and
Yeah.
then there's a woman with brain-eating spiders going on
Yeah.
and all this sort of stuff. It's a bit crazy. Um, but it's fun. It's fun, but it just doesn't belong in that camp, I
No.
don't think.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
But worth checking out.
Yeah.
And Together We
Nice.
Need to See because it was shot in Australia and it's a Kiwi
Yep.
director.
Yep.
Mm.
So yes, we are
100%.
behooved. We're behooved. Um, oh, speaking of local films shot in Queensland, Children of the Corn Part 10 or 12 or Part 14, whatever it is.
23.
Um, do you know what I mean, though? It came out in the
Yeah.
pandemic in 2020. I watched it. Some visual aspects were very cool, were appealing. Absolutely. The Red Queen, you know what I mean? Forget her name. Eden was her name. I
Mm.
thought she was very good, who replaces Isaac, if you remember
Hmm.
Isaac from the OG with the black hat. Yes. She was a nice antagonist. The monster in the corn, though.
Yeah. No.
He who
Mm.
walks. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, so that's my review of that. I watched Influencer, finally watched Influencer. I've heard a lot about it being one of the better influencer horrors. Yes, it is a subgenre. Look it up. It is one now. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's just a well-made, put together film. Nothing spectacular, nothing game-changing. It's not trying to be. It's just putting together this style of film, this style of horror, this plot well together. I'm watching the John Wick films with my nephew, 9 years old. We watched two on Sunday. Um,
Nice.
our nephew, he's a little dude. He likes Terminator and Predator and such. He plays Choo Choo Star Wars constantly to himself. He's of this kind to watch a John Wick movie. But number two, be careful if you do show it to your kids because there's scenes in it where you
Mm.
see why he's compared to Jason Voorhees and Michael
Yeah.
Myers with the pencil. Do we
Yeah.
Mhm.
remember the pencil fight
Yeah.
scene sequence? It's like,
Yeah.
close your eyes, Dorian. Close your eyes. Yeah.
If he
Mhm.
likes the John Wick films, look at Nobody with Saul Goodman from the Breaking Bad series.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. I do like
Nobody is
Saul.
very good.
Yeah, okay. I'll definitely check that out. No, yeah, absolutely. I'm a fan of that world, definitely. I watched the new South Park. Jesus
Oh
is
my
back.
Yeah, it's
gosh.
the first South Park I've watched in a decade.
Yes.
Thank you, South Park, is all I'll say.
Ah.
Thank for coming back just in time. And more is coming. Yeah, if you're
Mm.
curious about what happened, more's coming. Yeah,
We
you
hope
can't.
so. We hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, the second episode needs to land, actually. You're right,
Mm.
Soxy, before we can 100% say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, there hasn't been an outright cancellation. No.
No.
Mm.
Because if anyone was going to deserve one from this episode, absolutely. Amazing stuff. Thank you again. Trey Parker, Matt Stone. And I started watching You the last season because I've seen the rest.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm at that stage. Well, let's just wrap this up and finish it off. Yeah.
Mm.
But I'm still a fan and it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what they're doing. Okay. I'm fine to go there. Soxy, you're watching by the sounds of it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
In between everything that I'm doing, I have been watching episodes here and there.
Yeah, it's one of those shows you can just watch here and there. Yes,
Mm.
I am not a binge-worthy
Mm.
fan of it. No. Baron, you?
No, I have not started.
Not at all. Not
No.
season one. Oh, okay. Dexter's better,
Yeah.
Mm.
but if you do like Dexter, you may like you
Okay, I do.
Mhm.
because it
I'll
plays
give it
on the same
a-
principle. A little
Yeah.
more darker with a stalker twist, stalker edge to it, definitely. Do we discuss you and the love of the main character, the infatuation out there? No, that's a whole podcast unto itself. Um, yeah. Whew, it was a long one. That was a long day. But thank you to you both. Thank you to you both, absolutely. Yeah, Somnium covered well, and I look forward to the next one from Auckland Entertainment and whatever else I do with you both next and whatever we have next for you, children of the popcorn. This has been me. Good night. I'm tired. I'm going to put the popcorn bucket over my head and go to sleep. Baron? No, Soxy, because I like it, Baron, when you finish it off. I like your end.
Ah, sleep sounds like a good plan to me. So it has been an absolute pleasure to be here, and as always, I look forward to the next one.
Mm. Go to bed, children. Go to bed.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. Oh. Show me. Bring it closer to the camera. To your right. Yep. Nice.
That's great.
That is great. If you're listening, you miss out, but it was great. Good night.
Oh, I love it when you're evil. This is me at my most evil.